As you wrap up your time at Wausau West, what are some of the best memories that you take away from your time here?
A lot of my best memories come from Pub Lab because it's a class that I joined 4 years ago and I've been in it ever since. And it's like the yearbook class and magazine, so I've gained a lot of skills from that and gained so many close friendships that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life.
And that's an area that's technology has changed how
Yeah.
things that are printed work.
Mm-hmm.
How is that? That's got to be really classified as a high-tech class now, right?
Yeah, it is. We all have iMac computers that we use and with Photoshop and InDesign to design the yearbook and magazine, so it's really interesting to be able to use all of the technology.
Talk about a teacher that's made a difference in your time at West.
Mrs. Newton, who teaches Pub Lab, I've had her for all 4 years, so she's sort of like a second mom to me, I guess. Me and one of my friends went to New York with her for Pub Lab a couple of summers ago. So we spent a lot of time with her, and I see her every day, and she knows me really well. So,
Is there a class that comes to mind that was a struggle, a class where you knew you had to really work your hardest to get the good grade that you wound up getting?
French has been a difficult class for me. Like, I love the language, but we have a lot of tests all the time, and it's always difficult learning a new language and just learning all the grammar and the vocabulary and everything. So that's been a class that I've actually had to work hard at.
What are some of the misperceptions that parents or adults might have about going to high school today? Because we wind up talking about when I was a kid, and for a lot of us, that's a long time ago.
A lot of parents probably think that we maybe slack off or just use our phones all the time, but it's actually a really hard thing to go through, I guess, because we're always stressed out and we always have tests and homework due the next day, and we stay up late doing it and spend a lot of time. And
I've heard some students say from some of these earlier interviews that we do a lot of testing and that sometimes that doesn't really measure how good a student is or how much someone's learning.
Yeah, sometimes you can never really prepare for a test completely, and it just depends on the test you get, and you can do whatever you can to study, but based on the test, that's the grade you get, and you can't really decide what you're tested on, I guess, so. Yeah.
Pub Lab is part of an extracurricular and part of class. What are some of your other activities, or what are some of your outside interests beyond school?
I've been playing piano since I was in kindergarten, so I take lessons at the conservatory, and I also play violin, and I'm in dance, and I'm the president of French Club too, so that's one of my responsibilities.
Now, are all of those outside interests, or do you think they factor into your future beyond just being things that you enjoy doing?
I'll probably continue playing piano, but I'm not gonna do it for a major or anything. But they're all hobbies that I've grown to love and that have shaped me into who I am today. So,
what are your plans for the future?
I'm going to be attending University of Wisconsin-Madison next year, and I hope to major in journalism and possibly minor in French, but that's subject to change.
What kind of reporting or kind of writing would you like to do when you graduate?
I don't really want to be on TV or anything like that, but I would like to be like a magazine editor, a newspaper editor, or something like that, because I really like writing. So.
You have a natural curiosity?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I like politics, and just like current events and everything are really interesting to me. So.
For someone who's just arriving at Wausau West, there'll be a new group of freshmen after you graduated in a couple of weeks. What would you tell to someone who's just starting their high school career?
I would tell them to get involved in a lot of things, because these are the 4 years that you find yourself and you really get to know yourself. And so the more things you become involved in, the more opportunities you'll have and the more friendships you'll make.
You talked a little about some of your outside interests have been with you for a long time, from when you were a kid. How do you think you've changed in your 4 years at West?
I've definitely become a lot more independent and outgoing, I guess. My friends have shaped me into who I am, and I know that I've gained some of their qualities and sort of absorbed them and become a mix of all of them. So I really like that.
Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you.